Hello, everyone. Hello, Quoops and Indy. We're back on YouTube because, honestly, I mean, you know, if you're watching a YouTube stream, you're probably online enough to see the news, the happenings. Hello, Spencer Edwards, Rosie Posey. Leo Henningfield won't be able to watch the stream, but you're going to be in an airplane. How dare you not pay for in-flight Wi-Fi to watch this very important? How could you do that? I don't think I have much configured for YouTube, so there might not be like alerts or anything. But we'll see how this goes. So the last time I streamed on YouTube was we were playing Pokemon Yellow. That was months before the Game Boy printer video. And the reason we were playing Pokemon Yellow was to complete the Pokedex. You know, get the diploma. So I have one general rule for streams, and that's just like kind of be courteous. It would be nice. Don't spam the chat. I mean, I can just time you out if that's what you truly deeply want in the world. We can do that. Anyway. Hello, Hero King. Hello, Thomas Hongo. No one saying hello, everyone. Make it make sense. But anyway, what section? Green region. There we go. This should work. For some reason, my wired controller doesn't turn on the switch. Very confusing. I don't know, like, it'll work if I turn it on after the switch is on, but only the Joy-Cons actually turn things on. Right, I was in Amity Square. Let me turn on the audio so you guys can hear it. Hello, Reggie Ultima. Icebro Rotten Mushroom. I was in Amity Square because I wanted to try and get some of the berries that are exclusive to here, but I actually don't know. I don't know where they appear. Like, normally you get them from your... Okay, you just get them from your Pokemon after walking a certain amount. I don't know. I have a bunch of berries I need to get for Poffins. I want to make a full guide to perfect contest condition, but currently my berry list in this game, like, I have a lot of berries, but I'm missing a lot that are needed for maximum contest stats in Gen 8. Need to get more of these type blocking berries. Yeah, so this is my Pokemon Ranch. Save files from the Christmas after this game came out was when I got it. Anyway, I was in Sparkling Pearl, Shining Pearl, because I need to get the daily ribbons on my Gen 9 Pikachu. Basically, because of the backwards transfer, I have this Jumbo Mightiest Mark Pikachu who needs all of the Gen 8 ribbon. You can't see some of them, but they got, like, the Master Rank ribbon, the Effort ribbon, the Best Friends ribbon in Generation 9, and now they need them. They need to go back to Gen 8 to get those ribbons. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get the event berries from Ramanas Park. But, what we're here to do is get ribbons on Giratina Origin Form and, Dunsparce. If you saw my Steelix ribbons video, you'll know that Giratina is eligible for the Curry clone glitch, which gives it the Curry mark. And then Giratina is also in Generation 4, which means it's eligible for the arbitrary script execution glitch that can give you all the ribbons. So I decided to make a Giratina that has all the event ribbons that I'm then going to curry clone at level 1. Because your Pokemon don't gain experience until you leave the curry menu, or the camp menu. Meaning you can do a curry clone of a level 1 Pokemon, and then the clone won't have any EXP because they did not eat any curry, the clone. So here's my shiny Dunsparce. I made a short about this Dunsparce. They are a 3-segment PID, or rather their PID is cleanly divisible by 100, and because they're from Gen 3, 4, or 5, that means that their encryption constant, the number that controls what form Dunsparce evolves into, is also cleanly divisible by 100, which means it'll evolve into a 3-segmented Dunsparce. Hello, Toxicognath Hugs. Hello, Woof EXE, Rantella, Salacasto. Yeah, you can see I have a lot of Salamences on this save file. I've got a clone of Balboa. I've got a clone of Craig. I am gonna have to go to the Pokemon Ribbons Discord real quick. Basically, in the Pokemon Ribbons Discord, we have this thing. The last ranked season started in November 2022 for Sword and Shield, meaning you never rank down anymore. You don't do the auto rank down at the beginning of each month. Meaning everyone who got to Master Rank in November, or whenever they got to Master Rank in that season, is still in Master Rank. So basically, because there's no one on the ladder, in the Pokemon Ribbons Discord, if you're in Master Rank singles or doubles in Sword and Shield, you can just ask people to throw a match for you to get the Master Rank ribbon, and it's super convenient. Just gonna... Anyone around to throw a match for my Dunsparce in Master Rank? Dunsparce also needs the Galar Champion ribbon, and... Oh, hello, Toast. I forgot you were in the save file. That's the boy. We need the Tower Master ribbon, the Galar Champion ribbon, and the Master. Yep, the servers have no... They have no revealed shutdown date, we'll say that much. And Giratina already has all the ribbons. I went through the trouble of getting the Partner and Gourmand mark on Giratina and Dunsparce because those ribbons don't really make for interesting streams. But yeah, Giratina the World Conqueror is just a really good combo that you can't get without glitches. Hello, Andrews Boar. No, I haven't gotten any mail. It's Sunday. Yeah. My strategy for the... Where's my focus sash? My strategy for the Galar Tower is a strategy I like to call Expanding Horse. It's Expanding Force Calyrex plus Tapu Lele. You use Dazzling Gleam, Choice Scarf, Tapu Lele to break sashes, and then pretty much everything dies to 1 or 2 expanding forces from Calyrex. Then you just bring your Ribbon Pokemon and Kyogre in the back in case they KO Tapu Lele or Calyrex, and then they just die to Kyogre. It's very consistent, if nothing else. Yeah, so to get back up to Master Rank takes a long time now in Sword and Shield because there's no one on the ladder to get through the lower ranks. Oh, I almost forgot a very important detail. We have to give Dunsparce the tin of beans. No, so any ribbon that doesn't show up in, or shows up from a future game doesn't show up in any games that are still compatible, but aren't, or are from the past. So that includes the contest ribbons and the Hoenn Champion from Oros. Don't show up in X and Y, but you still keep them if you go from Oros to X and Y. The Twinkling Star ribbon doesn't show up in Sword and Shield, and neither do any of the Paldea ribbons or the Hisui ribbon. But they still exist. They're still all on your Pokemon, and you will see them when they get back to a game that has them. Why Tin of Beans? Because it's funny. It serves no functional purpose, but it is funny. I'm not super worried about keeping Dunsparce at level 18 because we have to level up to, like, I think it's like mid-50s to get Hyper Drill. I might be wrong on that. It's been a while since I've evolved into Dunsparce. Hello, Roffalos. Nice Magic the Gathering name. I think Expanding Force, if it's neutral to, if they're both neutral to Psychic and Ghost, I think Expanding Force is stronger here. Yeah, Home will display them as long as they're visible in. So Home added a new thing. Also, that's why we use Focus Sash. Home made it so that you can see the Pokemon as if it were in different games. Like, you can look at the Pokemon as though it were in Bank when it first transferred. You can see how it appears in Sword and Shield, BDSP, Legends Arceus, Scarlet Violet, any game that it's touched. Alright, they take out Calyrex, but what are they going to do against a Kyogre? Hyper Drill is level 32. Good to know. Hello, Cheery. Indeed, eating beans. Still got your event, Snorlax. That is the Pulverizing Pancake Snorlax is a Pokemon Home quest. Like, there's a thing they do in Pokemon Home where basically, like, depositing certain Pokemon or, like, collecting Pokemon in certain Pokeballs. Bulky Pyukumuku. I guess it's for the best because of Innards Out. The Pulverizing Pancake Snorlax, if you deposit it into Pokemon Home, is a quest that you can complete. Hello, Jane. Northern Lion and Pokemon are your favorite things, so you love my channel? That's good. I also like Northern Lion and Pokemon. Yeah, I think a lot of those early adopter bonus Pokemon are Pokemon Home quests. So, like, I think the early adopter Beldum, Steven's Shiny Beldum, is a quest. I'm not sure about the Flying Pikachu from Scarlet and Violet, because that was an early adopter bonus. How often do I just look at my Ribbon Masters with Pride, where you look at your Shiny Coliseum Sneasel daily? I sometimes just open my Pokemon bank and look at the Pokemon in it. Nice little, reminder of achievements, so to speak. But yeah, Dazzling Gleam breaks things like Sturdy on this Rhyperior. And then you just Astral Barrage and get a free Nasty Plot. Because that's what Calyrex needed. It needed to be able to double KO things and then get a free Nasty Plot as a drawback. Ah, that's true. They had the Snorlax, or the Beldum is for any shiny Metagross. Probably because, like, everyone evolved that Beldum. I think there's hidden dialogue if you keep it as a Beldum and bring it to a certain spot where you meet Steven in the game, but I forget where it is. Yeah, we're gonna get all the... I think we're gonna do Dunsparce's ribbons first. And then I'm going to do Curry cloning on Giratina last, because that's the most RNG dependent. You have to get lucky with the way the Pokemon... Like, the Curry encounter can spawn pretty much anywhere in your camp, a certain distance away from you. So you had to get lucky that it spawns in a spot where your Pokemon is pushed into your camera. I'd ribbon the Fly Pikachu from Scarlet and Violet, but I already have like 3 Pikachus with all the ribbons. I have a Pikachu from Colosseum's bonus disc, the Japanese bonus disc Pikachu, that you get after a certain amount of Poke Coupons. And then I have a Gen 8 Alolan Champion Pikachu they did, the World Champion Hat Pikachu that has the Alola Champion ribbon, because they won the championship. It's weird how Ash's other Pokemon he won the Alolan Championship distributions don't have that ribbon. Yeah, Gen 8 artists go hard. Normal Psychic. I can't hit that with a Ghost. They really made Mimikyu into the perfect Trick Room setter, huh? Has a free sash as its ability. Immune to a Fake Out. Gets Trick Room for seemingly no reason. Honestly, like, Mimikyu Ursaluna lead, I think is gonna be like... I also just realized I don't have my Psychic Terrain anymore. I just realized the Whimsicott got rid of it. But, like, what are you gonna do? Yeah, another Battle Champion Ribbon Gastrodon. I don't know when that one ends. But, yeah, they keep making... tournament winner Pokemon just have battle competition ribbon, and it's like, you made like 4 of them. Use them, please. Like, someone wins Worlds and then their Pokemon doesn't have the World Champion ribbon, it has the Battle Champion ribbon. It's like, I highly doubt it matters to the actual people that won the championship. I mean, maybe it does. They've only ever used World Champion once in Gen 7. And I half suspect that was just because they forgot to use Battle Champion. Is it okay to talk about the Datamine DLC list? I tend to not refer to anything specifically. But, like, I don't personally have a problem. My only reservation about it is, like, what if it's wrong? It's probably not wrong, but, like, I'd be pleasantly surprised if some of the Pokemon I'm hoping return do. Man, Calyrex is going to be super scary when it becomes legal in Scarlet and Violet. Calyrex's biggest downside, like the way you dealt with Calyrex, was don't get hit by Dark and Ghost type attacks. Like, but now Calyrex can just be like, haha, I'm a Fairy type now. Is that Pokemon Box or Ranch? This is Ranch. I set up Streamlabs. I don't know if the bot is in here. I set up Streamlabs to do like a approximation of channel points. So you get like, what did I set it? You get points for subscribing. You get points for becoming a member. You get points for watching. And then there's like, what is it? I don't know how you get to the like store page, but there's like things you can spend your points on. You can get a Pokemon on the ranch named after you. There's plenty of those from my Twitch stream that already exist. And then there's some Don't Starve related rewards, which I don't know how much Don't Starve I'm going to do on YouTube. I usually do it during the Twitch drops. And thus, those require to be on Twitch. Alright, looks like we have an opponent for ranked, which is... Like, you can do exclamation point redeem ranch if you have 25,000 points. I don't know where you would see how many points you have, though. But, let's see. So yeah, Toxic is a regular from my Twitch streams. Let me see if I can, like, edit her points. Toxic, how many points did you have on Twitch? I want to just test this out. Oh, okay. There's a link that it doesn't tell you about. $2 billion. Send me a screenshot in the Discord. I don't trust your silver tone. But yeah, they're the ranch redeem, you get to pick a species of Pokemon. You can pick if it's shiny, and you can name it, and then I'll put it in the ranch. That's how it works, basically. And Runarigus is an interesting Pokemon. Poster child for how do I evolve this thing. Toxic actually has 3 billion. That sounds correct. But yeah, the points, they're basically just like a little incentive to watch. You get your name on screen sometimes in the ranch or in the Don't Starve world. They're just a little bonus. How do you see my points when you aren't streaming? Go to my chat tab in Twitch. And it should take you to chat. Did the 8F glitch for the first time? What'd you get? Shiny Mew? Malamar. As soon as they As soon as they take away the gyroscope from any of the consoles, Malamar is gonna have to have an item. Same thing they did with Phoebus. I mean, Phoebus in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, getting haircuts and grooming from Daisy and the Haircut Brothers increases beauty. It does not tell you this, and it increases beauty at a terrible rate. Meaning, if you want a high contest stat Pokemon in Gen 4, don't get them groomed until you fed them all their Poffins. Also, if you've fed them all their Poffins, they can no longer gain beauty from getting groomed. But the thing is, that's how you're supposed to evolve Phoebus in Heart Gold and Soul Silver before they added the Prism scale, because Heart Gold and Soul Silver doesn't have the beauty mechanic. Got a shiny Mew and a normal Mew. You have 18.4k. Alright, let me try this. Alright. Try doing exclamation point points. Toxic. Hello, John Wyland. You really enjoy my channel? Thanks for such great content. Glad you enjoy. Hello, Bruno Barreto. Every time I see an ere in someone's name, I'm like, oh, are they Spanish? Probably not, like, statistically. But, yeah, Spanish has its own consonant for, 2 R's in a row, called an ere. When is the person for the Master Rank ribbon ready? I am doing the tower first, and then we're gonna do our match. Watching my videos, you wish you got badges on your shiny Shellos from Platinum before you traded up to Scarlet and Violet? I figure as long as the Pokemon is special to you, no reason to worry about if they have all the ribbons. Like, the original Balboa, I think I did after I did my first ribbon Pokemon, which was a... what was it? It was a Zapdos. So, like, with Balboa, I was like, I just wanted to get all the champion ribbons. Oh, yeah. I agree, no one, but the problem is I still have to do the BDSP tower. I have a fan P who needs the ribbon, and I have to do 49 battles in a row and beat Palmer twice to get the Masterclass battles, and then I have to climb all the way to the top of Masterclass battles to get the ribbon on Phanpy, because it's not in Scarlet, or it's not in Sword and Shield. I've been kind of postponing, or procrastinating that, because Phanpy can't get the Master Rank ribbon anyway until July, when transfers become legal in Scarlet and Violet ranked. Was it expensive for me to put the things in the frame? It would have been if I hired someone to do it. Basically, like, I will not name the store, but they quoted it as $1,000. Literally $1,000 to make that frame. So I did it myself, and the frame and materials cost me like $200 total for both of them. Points from Twitch don't follow over to YouTube. So what I'm doing for that, Spencer Edwards, is if you super deeply care about your Twitch channel points, send me a Discord DM with a screenshot of your channel points, and I will instate them over here on YouTube. Hitmonlee delaying the inevitable. They're trying to stall out my psychic terrain with 5 detects in a row. I don't have maximum contest or champion stickers for the contest. All right, here's Leon. The only thing that Leon threatens us with is if he has Grassy Surge on his Rillaboom. Malacasto, you have 1264 points. I can put those in for you. I'm only asking for the screenshot for people who have a lot of points. It reminds me of, there's an XKCD that's an excerpt from, XKCD is a webcomic for those who don't know. It's an excerpt from a fact-checking, like, service. And one of the facts they put in is, like, or one of the things they put out is, like, there is an account that pilgrims on the Mayflower had to bring these specific supplies for each person aboard. And then they, instead of fact-checking it, they just say, because nothing of import hinges on whether this is true or false, we can assume it to be true. Which is just like... sometimes, like, it's not worth it to determine if someone is lying. You just be like, yeah, we might as well assume it to be true, because if it's false, then nothing bad happens. Hello, Yeety. You became a subscriber to the channel after seeing the Ribbon Master video with Sizzler. You inspired to do your own with the Shiny Gardevoir. Was that, someone on the Ribbons Discord just finished Shiny Gardevoir? Was that yours? Marino the Gardevoir, I believe it was. Hello, Linus. Binged a few of my Pokemon videos recently. I've got a ton of knowledge. How did I get into Pokemon? I received Pokemon Leaf Green in 2004 when it came out. Never beat it until 2014. I kept getting stuck at the Elite Four and resetting. And then, you know, it's just, ever since, I've just been playing every generation as it comes out. And then, it's one of those things, like, as a kid, somebody praises you for knowing a lot of things. Like, they're like, oh, you know a lot of trivia. And then that becomes your entire personality. You're just like, you get complimented once as a kid for something, and your entire brain rewires itself to be like, that was a good compliment. We should do more of that forever. Anyway, Tower Master Ribbon on Dunsparce. Let's go to the Galar Champion Tournament. I'm gonna take the Focus Sash from Calyrex because we don't want to waste it. I went to a summer camp in either 2009 or 2010. 2011 at the latest. And they, you know, summer camps, they love their participation awards at the end for everyone. And the one I got was most trivia knowledge. Just like, they said for basically like every activity, and this was true, for every activity I had a trivia fact to go along with it. Sent a screenshot of your points. You know what's funny is I did think like someone could just use inspect element to change their points and be like, I have 2 billion points. I'm glad you make your fakes more obvious than that, Toxic. Alright, we're gonna invite Kabu because we're leading with Kyogre. Bullying him. Kabu is apparently from Hoenn. I've seen theories that he's like maybe Flannery's father, because Flannery inherited the gym from her grandfather. Where's Dunsparce from? Dunsparce is from the radar chain I showed off in one of my shorts about getting a 3-segment to Dunsparce from, Oh, right, you're slower, so your drought activates first. I can fix that. Regiultima has 9,046 points. Apparently, Reggie, you already had 600 points, so I'm just going to add them. Maybe need to reset a Scarlet and Violet save once again for the Paldea Champion Ribbon? No, so you can... I mentioned this in the video, but I think people... Like, a lot of people mentioned it, so I don't know if it was, like, glossed over. But the Academy Ace tournament gives you the Paldea Champion Ribbon. You can get multiple per se. But yeah, Dunsparce is from my short about getting 3-segment to Dunsparce from Gen 3 and 4 with Synchronize. You can do it in Gen 5 too, but there's something weird about encryption constants in that game. Now if I max Hailstorm, I reset my weather. So you know what? You just get another max Geyser. Resistances be darned. Oh, you're not Kabu. I thought you were Kabu because you led with a Torkoal. What do I think of Jolteon? I have a shiny Jolteon on the ranch. They're pretty cool. Stop sending out things I want to use Max Hailstorm against. Very rude. Out of here. Once we Dynamax, I can start using Ice Beam instead of Max Hailstorm. Not replace my weather. Leftover data in the Hall of Fame on your Pokemon to figure out its PID. You can recreate it as your original starter died in a corrupted save file. Yeah, there are save file extractors, I think, that do Hall of Fame data. Like there has to be at least one out there, right? So you could probably get their secret ID and Pokemon ID from Kyogre, yeah. I need to re-listen to the original Hoenn Poke Rap because they say rooted in Kyogre. It's very funny. Getting ribbons on your Jolteon. You got the Gen 4 ribbons. Nice. Yeah, Eevee is a popular ribbon Pokemon because you can get the, you can get the starter Eevee from XD Gale of Darkness to have the, distant land origin. And because, Eevee is not a shadow Pokemon in XD, it can be shiny. So you can, get a... I can drop my Joy-Con. You can get a, shiny Eevee with the, distant land at location. Oh, Torment. Okay. I'll just kill you with Ice Beam, I guess. I forgot that her Liepard has Prankster Torment. Dunsparce gets Roost? Why? Ah, yes, the Dunsparce has landed from the very famous flying state Dunsparce is known for. Yeah, so every... I think it's capital XD becomes the emote. XD Gale of Darkness is the inverse of Colosseum. In Colosseum, only Shadow Pokemon can be shiny. In XD, only non-Shadow Pokemon can be shiny. So this means things like Duking's trades can be shiny, Pokespot Pokemon can be shiny, I'm sure I'm forgetting other things. The starters you get from clearing Mount Battle can be shiny, but not XD Shadow Pokemon. Meanwhile, in Colosseum, Ho-Oh is shiny locked, your starters are shiny locked, the Plusle you get from Duking is shiny locked. But the Shadow Pokemon are not. I used Duking's Larvitar on my first XD playthrough. I still have Duking's Tyranitar in Pokemon Home. Yep, the trade Larvitar and the other two trade Pokemon who are far less interesting. I got lucky before the massive spike in early 2000s nostalgia. We're up against Nessa, which means I can just spam Thunder, I think. Before the massive spike, I got XD from my local game store for like $25. And coincidentally, right around that time, Johnstone made their Ribbon Master Pokemon video, and I was like, hey, I have XD Gale of Darkness. Why don't I do a Ribbon Master with this Shadow Zapdos? And, you know, that started a chain of events that eventually led to this. I'm gonna be doing RNG manipulation to rename those Pokemon, because that's something you didn't realize. Yeah, you can RNG manip in Gen 3 to rename trade Pokemon. Pretty cool. Finally got another fastball from auctions. I didn't see a friend ball from auctions until like a week ago. Like, it was an impressive amount of... Like, I used my one friend ball on Iron Leaves, because obviously. I think like... I would say like 80% of the people who fought Iron Leaves used the friend ball. Sorry, Toxic. For those who haven't watched many of my Twitch streams, Toxic is both the person who very generously provides me with things I need for videos and also loves every bug type that exists. So she unfortunately has to watch me murder her favorite bugs in the pursuit of ribbons. Yeah, I'm predictable. I use Lure Ball, Walking Wake, Friend Ball, Iron Leaves. Yeah, so not sponsored this time, but I highly recommend, if you are familiar enough with the game that you don't need to read the dialogue, get foreign copies of Pokemon games. I used Bai for a couple of them because they are way cheaper. Like Japanese Soul Silver, like 20 bucks. Oh, hi, Shiny Cerebi. Yeah, so that's a thing about renaming with RNG manipulation. You get one rename of a Pokemon in Generation 8 as long as it hasn't been nicknamed and it isn't a Fateful Encounter, meaning XD Pokemon, who are all Fateful Encounters, for some reason, can't be renamed in Sword and Shield. Yeah, anyone who saw the community post where I showed off my game collection, Pokemon Ladybug was from Toxic. As well as the Pokemon Silver cartridge and the Nut Pea Berry card. And one of the Ruby cartridges that I used for Nut Pea Berry blending. Yeah, Toxic keeps sending me things that I can use to make videos, and thus keeps me in a perpetual loop of having to make videos. Yeah, I thought about getting a Pokewalker for Toast, but they're like super expensive, so I didn't. The main reason I don't buy anything, I would rather have the money in my wallet. Also, hello, Pagan. Interested in doing a Ribbon Master Challenge, but you don't have all the games and consoles required? It's common wisdom among the Pokemon Ribbons Discord that emulation, perfectly fine for getting the ribbons. Will not find detractors in that community. My videos keep draining the money from your wallet so you can emulate the stuff I want to do. You know what? Fair enough. I'm literally making the contest. Well, it's one of the reasons. It's not literally the only reason. The reason I'm making a all-perfect contest stats guide in the first place is because too many people were like, "Oh, I want to do this Nut Pea Berry strat," and I'm like, "Please don't. It's miserable." So I'm making a guide that tells you how to get these perfect stats in every generation. By the way, don't try to get perfect stats in Gen 4. It took me 3 people, 4 consoles, 2 event berries, and almost every high-quality berry in the entire list to get perfect stats in Gen 4. You don't even need perfect stats. Alright, hold on. I have to replug my capture card because the next thing we're doing requires me to hear the audio. Surprise, surprise, I don't hear the audio for most of this because I listen to other things in the background. The nut pea berry strat works, it's just like... It's one of those things where it's like, yes, it works, no, I don't recommend. Well, that's the thing is my guide, like, I've gotten multiple perfect contest stat Pokemon from Gen 3 without the nut pea berry. It requires, like, the pinch berries and 4 Game Boys, but it's not nearly as miserable as Poffin makes. And yeah, as Carrotfoot said, you don't need the stats. It's like, it's overkill. But by extension, a perfect contest stats guide tells you what you would need for middling stats. Hello, Vibin. Alright. And because Dunsparce went through Generation 6, they have perfect stats. I just used Rainbow Pokeblock Plus to max out their stats after they left Gen 4. It is super easy. Alright. Does Dunsparce learn Giga Impact? Probably, right? Oh, you know what? I completely blanked on doing that match with the person in the Ribbons Discord. Contest first, I guess. No, I have not gotten the message, or I have not gotten the match therapy. I noticed there's a delay on the stream, so things I'm talking about aren't necessarily like what you guys are hearing at that moment. What's funny is Porygon learns Giga Impact even though it wasn't even fully evolved until or when Gen 4 came out. Everyone in wow, does not learn Giga Impact. Alright, what does it learn? Dunsparce Gen 8 learns. It does not learn basically any of the really good moves, like Head Smash and all the legendary moves. Annoyingly, Bulbapedia doesn't list the contest effects. Yeah, there's very few 3 hearts that increase by 3, and they're like Giga Impact, Head Smash, and legendary signatures like Aeroblast. We do learn... Do we learn Bulldoze? We do. Where do I get TM83 in this game? Also here. How about that? Bulldoze has, like, 1 heart fewer than, Giga Impact, so... Is Mimic a good move to have on Gardevoir? It's a move that it doesn't learn outside of Gen 3. I don't know what the... I don't know how those are handled in Gen 9. Oh, people have already done that. There's a whole, like, there's a whole RNG manipulation process for getting shiny 3-segment Shadow to Dunsparce. I think Dalpals has done it. Someone recently finished up one, got all the ribbons. So it's possible. Transfer-only moves get deleted? Well, it's tricky, right? Because if you go into Sword and Shield, they're not immediately deleted. Alright, we gotta do all 6 master ranks as a Dunsparce. But, like, if you don't get the battle ready mark in Gen 8, like, it's still visible from the bank screen. It's not usable, but it is fun to have. My event Arceus still has Shadow Force, Spatial Rend, Judgment, and Roar of Time as their bank moveset. Yeah, I haven't maxed out my champion stickers, so the gaps are filled in by Contest Master stickers, which are only slightly worse. Any contest masters in chat, have we figured out how these contests work with the move meter? I just missed a note for some reason. Hello, Dalpals. Loved it a little there in the middle, but our maximum visual stats should still carry us. Does the stream only play when that's your active window, Dalpals? Or are you on mobile? That's probably like the worst I've ever done in a master rank rhythm game. And we still won. Like, I'm thinking, like, I thought the move bar, like, gave you more hearts the more hearts you skip with the move. Like, if you do it over a segment that has a lot of inputs, you get more. But I don't know if that's true, because, I don't have a large enough data set. And then there's the whole, like, combo thing, so, like, I don't even know where that factors in. But then does that, like, make moves with a longer animation better? So yeah, we're a shoo-in to win these regular contests, and then we should only take 1 or 2 tries for the Master Rank Shining contest. Because it sometimes depends on how well the opponent's move bar goes in that kind of contest. Because you can't just beat them with visuals in Shining contests. It's gonna be really funny if I, It's gonna be really funny if I grab the wrong Dunsparce or I calculated the PID wrong, and it's gonna just evolve into a 2-segment. Befitting the name Catherine. So many people on that short where I talked about getting a 3-segment from Gen 4. So many people were like, somebody tell Shiny Catherine. I'd say like maybe over a dozen people commented that. And it's like, she knows. She addressed it in one of her shorts that she wants to do it the full Paldean odds. Waiting for ASC to be discovered in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl just so I can get the Platinum outfit. That'd be funny. Kind of silly that, like, they made it so that the contest hall maxes out at rank 4. And it's like, I'm pretty sure just doing all 20 contests doesn't even get you anything past rank 4. Like, you max out the contest hall before you're done with all of them. You want to do a spin to Ribbon Master? Tragic that I can't get the BDSP contest ribbon. Honestly, like, you dodged a bullet, because it means you don't have to get the Tower Master ribbon. Yeah, BDSP Origin Spinda can sit in quarantine and have all of those ribbons. We're gonna get another, like, I have more Show Master stickers than I can put on one Pokemon. Or, like, I have more Show Master stickers than I need for my ball capsule, because I'd rather put champion stickers on it. So it's like, well, thanks for thanks for the extra Show Master sticker, I guess. Alright, now we do the Twinkling Star, now that we have the Contest Star ribbon. Ditto can do the Sinnoh contest with glitches. If you use the Rage glitch from Gen 3, you can teach it multiple moves. But that's not considered required. In Generation 4 contests, you have to have at least 2 moves, meaning Unknown and Ditto. Can't do them. Honestly, that was probably one of my better dance portion performances, but our move only got us 5 hearts. I don't know why sometimes it gives 5 and sometimes it gets 6. Like, it was a 4 combo and there was another ground type move in there. Oh well, we won anyway. You can see it gets very close in the Shining contest, though. Nice. So I think we're good to evolve Dunsparce. Sinnoh Champion, Best Friends. You can get that in Paldea. All the daily ribbons, the paid ribbons, the footprint ribbon, the contest ribbons, the Twinkling Star ribbon, Tower Master. Ah, need to do the Master rank before we evolve. Almost forgot about it again. That'd have been funny if I locked myself out until July. Why you check? Can't I do Master Rank in Scarlet and Violet? Not until, July. Like, it could, but I probably shouldn't. July is when transfers are allowed, even Pokemon that are, in the Paldea Pokedex already. There's one of the ranch redeems. Stinky Liam the Trash Cloak Burmy. Yeah, Dunsparce is in Paldea. But in Sword, I can just ask someone to throw a match instead of having to rank up. So I need to get the battle ready mark on Dunsparce. I also noticed Pokemon lose their pin going from Scarlet and Violet to Sword and Shield sometimes. It might be because I had something that, like the partner mark, where it was something that isn't in Sword and Shield pinned. This guy you need to talk to do ranked with transfer Pokemon. They're very scared of any sort of transfer moves in Sword and Shield rank. No knockoff Bisharp or whatever transfer moves were actually relevant. Alright. So we go ranked. Oh, my Tapu Lele isn't battle ready. Hold on. I wonder if I could get to rank 1 just by, like, having people throw matches against me. That'd be a funny video. How I got a 0 IV poke. How I got a Pokemon with 0 in every stat to rank 1. And it's literally just me having people throw matches. What was Pokemon who have transfer moves in Sword and Shield will retain those transfer moves going into Scarlet or going into Sword and Shield, even if they lost those moves in BDSP and Scarlet and Violet. Sword and Shield doesn't wipe your moveset until you actually get the battle ready mark. Usually it doesn't take this long. Yeah, so sometimes it just doesn't let you match against someone. And usually if it doesn't... Usually if it doesn't match against you the first time, you won't find them on subsequent tries, but, you know. There are people who have made it back up to Master Ball tier from, like, tier 1 in Sword and Shield just from random opponents, but it takes a while and it can be really grating, because if you wait, like, 2 hours to find an opponent and then you lose, like, it's really demoralizing, because not only did you squander one of your few chances, but also you lose progress, so it's... So what I'm gonna do is... There are a couple other people who might be able to match against me, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a restroom break. You guys can watch the ranch while that happens. And then I will come back and we'll just cook curry with Giratina while we wait. Try and curry clone them. Be right back. Yeah, I'm not super sure. What the... I think you have to do... like, redeem ranch, and then you go, like, name, or, like, species, shiny, and name. Like, there's, like, 3 parameters. Maybe I'll just remove the parameters and just ask the people so that it, like, can redeem from chat. That seems more correct. I've also added a chat box to this overlay, so I think I can... have YouTube chat on screen now. Yeah, let me remove the parameters from all of these. Usually it's just what I do anyway when doing these on Twitch, is just ask people. Okay. 2 audio sources? Oh yeah, I forgot to mute the ranch. Okay. Let's see if anybody replied to my ping. Nope. Alright, so I have a couple people willing to battle me, but they're busy right now, so I know these salamences have a high sociability. What we'll do is we'll go to the Slumbering Weald because it has the largest hitbox curry encounters with Corviknight and Galarian Wheezing. Alright. Go to the back area, get Galarian Wheezing encounters, you get Corviknight encounters. I think they might help in getting curry clones. Just because they have large hitboxes too. Ho-Oh and Lugia are theorized to be able to do this glitch. Salamence jump scare. Oh, whoops, hold on. Giratina needs to be in its origin form. Moltres can do the glitch, and I would be hard-pressed to say if Ho-Oh is bigger or smaller than Moltres, but it should be around the same size. So the easiest way to get Dynamite, or easiest way to get a Charizard class curry is to just use Gigantomix and an Event Berry. Gigantomix is far and away more powerful than anything any other ingredients. I'm just gonna use my turbo controller for fanning. Save my thumb some grief. I find you fan it until it burns once, and you back off. So we'll do these 3 at a time, because I only have 3 Gigantomixes. Huh. I think I need to stir faster. Hello, Super Konji. I don't know how to say that name. The IJ is messing with my brain. Konijin? 98, maybe? Yeah, I think Spike Oriundo has been doing shiny curry encounters, and they're up to like 5 digits worth of curries made. Is there any single link to what is allowed or required for Ribbon Masters in the Hall of Fame? There should be a pin on the Pokemon Ribbon subreddit that has what all is required. You weren't aware that I animated? Yep. That's what I started YouTube doing, was mostly little NLSS animations. Just because, you know, the problem with animations on YouTube is unless you're doing, like, anecdotes, like animated anecdotes, like Odd Ones Out or Jaden Animations type stuff, it's really hard to get a amount out that is worth it for the amount in for animated content. There we go, Charizard level. Charizard level curry has a 25% chance to spawn a curry encounter. There's one. It's we got Salamence affected by it for a second, I thought. Alright, it did not work. If it worked, if the glitch worked, Giratina would try to join our party instead of just responding to the call. I do have a animated project that's gonna take a long time, but I think it'll be worth it. Well, Giratina's close to us. There's another Stunfisk, funnily. And I'm gonna just reset to get my Gigantomix back, because turns out that stuff is really annoying to come by. You have to do, like, 5-star Dynamax raids to get any, and it's a rare drop even in those. I saved after giving the Grizzlyosaur, right? Okay, good. But it's good to get curry encounters that early because we know now that we can get curry encounters with this party. The 5 Salamences have 255 sociability, and you need an average of 250 with 6 Pokemon. Maybe I think you need an average of 200. Basically, the more Pokemon you have in your party, the lower the average sociability needs to be between them to get curry encounters. With 1 Pokemon, you need max sociability. With 6, you need some lower number that I don't remember. I should move Craig to the front, so they're the one eating the curry. I'll do that on the next reset. With 6, it's 200. All right. You guys can see the chat delay, like the delay between me seeing your message and it actually showing up on stream. The on-screen chat, so that's nice. I don't know if I did enough stirring there. We'll see. No, we're good. Yeah, so this glitch changes their Met location, their game of origin, their Pokeball. I'm gonna change Giratina to an Ultra Ball just because level 1 Giratina and Ultra Ball is slightly illegal. Hello, Rainy Ame and Fake Zam, by the way. So I will have a level 1 Giratina and an Ultra Ball caught in the Slumbering Weald. Doesn't it trigger some checks in home? Nope. At least as far as I know, it doesn't. Even if it does, I can just curry clone it back to a Pokeball. But my Slumbering Weald, Salamence, and Steelix don't trigger anything in Pokemon Home. Yeah, there was something about, Level 1 Pokemon displaying as level 100 in home. That was weird. No encounters. Let's put Craig at the front. What's the largest floater? Salamence by a long shot. Salamence, like, if you have 6 Salamence in camp, they literally can't stand next to each other. Their hitboxes are too large to get within, like, 5 feet of each other. But yeah, if being in an Ultra Ball triggers a flag, we'll see how it ends up, and if we can clone back to Pokeball. Trying to look into making everyone's name not the same color in the chat window, but it's not letting me. So everybody's just gonna have to be this seafoam green that it Streamlabs has decreed as the default. Well, maybe. Hold on. Let me finish this curry. There's a manage themes button. Themes. Well. I don't know what this means. Oh, there's a Galarian Weezing who usually have pretty large hitboxes. Did not get the curry clone. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the default theme here. I would change it if I could. Hello, Dan Jr. Not sponsored curry stream. I don't have that much curry IRL. Dunsparce doesn't rank super highly among my favorite Pokemon, but it is one that I was willing to ribbon, so it can't be that far down the ladder. Why a Dunsparce? Because I wanted to get a 3-segmented Dunsparce with all the ribbons. Huh, I forgot Butterfree could spawn here. God, I was out of Gigantimix. You can get Charizard class with other ingredients if you use, like I made a Charizard class toast curry for the birthday video. But it requires really rare berries. I wouldn't think that me not having Dunsparce as my favorite Pokemon is a disrespect to your Dunsparce organization. Dunsparce Collective. Why is there a don't add button in the curry ingredient selection? Can you make no ingredient curry? Charizard class 0 ingredient curry. There you go. I wonder if the curry minigame started as a way for them to port over the motion controls from Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, just because they didn't want to abandon those. Hello, Sheepy. Also known as Liam. I went 3-1 at the Lord of the Rings pre-release. I had a blue, black, red deck that did amass orcs things and then played Sauron the Dark Lord as its big splashy card. If I just had the turbo controller run for the whole thing, it would just, like, burn it super bad, and we would get, like, probably Milcery class, just given the ingredients. Definitely not ideal. How did this even happen? What the heck are you doing? Sheepy, how many points did you DM me a screenshot of your points? Did I pull anything other than Sauron? My pre-release promo was Dawn of a New Age, which is decently expensive. I have it in my weird counters deck because it has hope counters. Hi, Aaron. Hello, Iron Miner. Yeah, I think it gives people, like, when I'm doing a repetitive task like this or a battle facility, it gives people something to look at. The Subway Surfer strats, as Librarian of Laterno called it. Yeah, this glitch is very RNG dependent. Not much we can really do other than make a lot of curry. You can see all the Salamence hitboxes like pushing them away from each other every time we go back to the camp. Very funny. Got your Rubymaster squad over to Galar yourself, planning to hunt for a shiny Frostmoth to add to the team. Nice. I think Snom is a curry encounter. You could get a curry mark shiny Snom. If you're down to make tens of thousands of curries. There's a Muna, and I Okay, Craig is not affected by the glitch. I don't know why it keeps like putting our Pokemon in this formation where it looks like there's a Pokemon affected by the glitch that shouldn't be able to be. A little weird. Sad you can't re-download Shield. The Switch eShop should still be up. Should be able to still download your games. Our next shiny hunt will probably be Zekrom. My friend got me a Zekrom plush for my birthday, so now I want to ribbon it. So we'll probably try to get the shiny charm in Alpha Sapphire. And then use that to shiny hunt the Zekrom. Should turn Crystal into Pokemon Snom. I think I have some of Cho's Snom stickers, so I can do that for you. Hello, Wordy Star. Is that Pokemon Ranch footage live feed or pre-recorded? This is live from my Wii. Hello, Angrinator. Craig jump scare. A Unova champion ribbon would have been cool. Like, they could have done, like, black and white ribbons on the bottom. Like, you know how the Oros champion ribbon has red and blue ribbons? I like how Salamence is allowed to land on the ground during Curry, but not anywhere else in camp. What I think is the biggest missed opportunity behind Unova not having any ribbons is the record ribbon. The record ribbon could have been used for Pokeathlon, like how they used the legend ribbon for Red. It's like if your Pokemon sets a new record in a Pokeathlon event, give them a record ribbon. Want to do a full Ribbon Master quest, but you're scared that Heracross won't be in the next gen? Heracross is one of the few from Gen 3 who has been in every game as a Shadow Pokemon. The others being like Scizor, Scyther, Chansey, Sneasel, Vulpix, Ralts. But yeah, they had a ribbon called the record ribbon with a description of for setting an incredible record, And then they had a thing where you can set records in Gen 4, and it doesn't have a ribbon. Your brother who modded his Switch got the item finder mark in Scarlet? Well, when we can get it without modding our Switch, I'll alert the presses. Heck, you could have had the history ribbon. Like, I mean, it wasn't the event ribbon until Gen 5. The history ribbon has a description for setting a historical record. Like, maybe you could have had, like, a record ribbon for beating the record, and then the history ribbon for getting the like, super... Like, for every event in the Pokeathlon Dome, there's a preset record, and then there's, like, a... like, master record that's like to, like, if you get this score, you've mastered the event. Like, you could have had the record and history ribbon in Heart Gold and Soul Silver if you really wanted to, Game Freak. Yeah, I'm hoping the DLC for Scarlet and Violet has a ribbon. I know there are people in the Ribbons Discord who are like, oh, that would be annoying having to pay for the DLC to get a new ribbon, and it's like, you're already paying for the new games. I actually don't think there are any Gen 3... No, Ralts I already mentioned. Like, Ralts, I think, is one of the only Gen 3 Shadow Pokemon that can be, in every game. Gen 3 Origin Shadow Pokemon. Yeah, Mini and Jumbo Mark are basically just, like... They're just bonuses. I'm a little sad that Giratina didn't have an opportunity to get the mark, but, you know. Think of it like an early adopter bonus for going to Hisui before Scarlet and Violet support came out. You know what would have been cool is if like you got a ribbon for eating one of every single food for a Pokemon in Paldea. Like, not obviously like not every kind of like every combination of sandwich ingredients, but like a sandwich, an ice cream, a churro, like all the different entrees, like that would have been cool. But it's like, you know, as it stands, it's like, I ate 800 churros, aren't I such a gourmand? And it's like, no. Such a well-rounded diet. What am I doing in Y1 Berry? I am making Charizard class curry for Giratina. Basically, the curry clone glitch requires you to make a bunch of curry because the hitboxes need to spawn in the right place, and that's basically just RNG. Only one berry because I only need to make 3 of these, and Gigantomix is such a high-quality ingredient that I only need 1 berry to get Charizard class. The curry clone glitch does disqualify a Pokemon from the Hall of Fame because of illegal origin. But the Pokemon I've been doing this on were already illegal from their point of origin. Giratina here has all the event ribbons. Craig was caught using a glitch, and Balboa has all the event ribbons and was also caught using it. So. Your online rank doesn't reset in Sword and Shield anymore. It does in Scarlet and Violet. If there's a curry encounter, we will see them going into the camp. I think it points your camera directly at it. I don't really know what glitches are and aren't allowed for the Hall of Fame. Try swapping Giratina to slot 4. I know the example of Spike Oriundo's video has Giratina in slot 4, I'm pretty sure. Basically, the glitch can apply to Pokemon in slot 3 or 4. It just depends where the hitboxes spawn. I'm gonna go with the proven strategy. Do I know a good way to get PowerPoint ups and shield? Use BP at the central Hammerlock Pokemon Center. There's a Pokemon League rep in the Pokemon Center there, who sells PowerPoint ups for 10 BP apiece. As soon as we move Giratina out of slot 3, Salamence gets affected. Salamence gets affected by this glitch a lot because it's the largest hitbox Pokemon that can be affected. So there's a lot of configurations where it can, other Salamence in the background are pushing them around. This is one thing that can also happen with the glitch where the Pokemon is trying to path to you, but they're stuck inside your camera, so they're stuck. It usually resolves in a bit after they get pushed around by the other Pokemon. Oop. Oop. This glitch is so silly sometimes. There you go. Sure. This can be used to duplicate rare held items, like apricorn Pokeballs. But it's not really worth it. What's funny is if you time it right, you get this giant fire during the entire cooking process. And you can see the fire clipping through the cooking pot. Welcome back, Shiny Cerebeat. No reason to use Emerald over Ruby and Sapphire. Emerald, you can clone berries for Pokeblocks. And you also have access to Battle Frontier move tutors, which is very important for things like Snore, which is one of the best combo moves in the Gen 3 contest. You have a bit of time to do ranked? Hello, ICOP. Alright, if you've got a... If you've got time for, got time for a ranked battle, I can, swap out my team real quick. What are those hearts on the screen? I actually don't know. Like, I refreshed my chat window on OBS. Now there are hearts. What does clicking one of the hearts do? Okay, now it's... Did it sign me out? When I refresh the stream chat? That is hilarious. Alright. Alright, now the chat window is my entire YouTube stream page. A bit of stream delay for you? Yeah, I don't know if that's a setting on YouTube or a setting on OBS, but my stream delay is like a lot higher than it was on Twitch. This is a weird bit where you pretend not to know me, ICOP. We both know truth. What's my time zone? I'm in EST. Hey. There it goes. So by doing this, I can get the Master Rank ribbon. Rip Dunsparce. Hello, Spido. Hello, Apple Choco. Run the My Pokemon Ranch footage 24/7, you'd watch that? I was about to take away your terrain. I was trying to be strategic. Hello, Ruga Aragami. Watching Zapla HQ, MTQ Capture, Arthar, Savix. I don't know who these people are, but they sound magical. There we go. Thanks to Shiny Cerebi for the Master Rank ribbon. Highly appreciated. Carbos! I accidentally went back in. Help. We'll probably not find someone, but if we do, I'm ill-prepared. So apparently stream latency might be something that I need to set up before the stream, and maybe it's a high latency default. So now we can evolve Dunsparce now that they have all the ribbons they needed. Hello, Josh Merrill 11. There we go. You can't close out of that menu while it's waiting for an opponent. Okay, so now Dunsparce has all the ribbons it should need. I don't remember if I got the Paldea Champion ribbon with Dunsparce. But once we evolve, we can't go back to Gen 8. This is a Platinum Dunsparce. Outbreak plus Poke Radar plus Hardy Synchronize. And I wish I could get 4K footage of the ranch. Anyone have a line on a Wii that outputs in 4K? Asking for a friend. What is this bit you're doing, ICOP? Do I know if it's 100% a 3-segment? It should, unless I grabbed the wrong Dunsparce or calculated the wrong PID. Yeah, we did Shiny Finizen for my birthday and caught like 15 of them. Still need the Paldea Champion ribbon, but I got the 2 marks. Let's go get the Paldea Champion ribbon. Yeah, after all this work, just like, whoops, wrong segment. I'd be very sad. Arceus can solo the entire thing, so I'm not super worried. Get the baby out of the party so they don't level up. I mean, we can check right now. Hyper Drill. Did they have BDSP contest ribbons? Yep, we did those earlier today. Right there. Moment of truth. Hey, it worketh. It worketh. Trying to get a screenshot, but snipping tool is not playing nice with capture card. There we go. Yeah, I think Legend Ribbon is the most unique title of the Gen 4 ribbons. Oh yeah, they gave the Dunsparce Boom Burst for some reason. Really funny. I have a normal, or do I have a silk scarf maybe? Choice specs Boom Burst to Dunsparce. Okay, you can do the Academy Ace tournament to get a Paldea champion ribbon. No, a singular ghost type. My entire plan. Got him. I was always planning to switch to Arceus. Because, you know, they kind of solo the whole thing. That's kind of the plan. But it is funny that it is the Zoroark. Hello, Emlo. You can do this strategy with Sylveon instead of Arceus if you want to farm money. If you have a Turbo controller and a Sylveon with Pixelate, Hyper Voice, Max Speed, Max Special Attack, you can just have the turbo controller mash A and then hyper voice pixelate Sylveon is enough to KO almost everything by itself. The only way you lose is if you get frozen. This is the history teacher. She tells you the locations of the shrines and gives you the fly points. So she's kind of important. There's one reason to take history class, it's for the fly points. Go ahead and drop your poison type. I'm sure that'll do wonders for you. Did I manip something with the Gen 4 Dunsparce to get it to evolve into 3 segment? So, yeah, if you use Hardy Synchronize, there's a 50-50 chance you'll get Hardy Pokemon, and then Hardy Pokemon have a 1 in 4 chance to have a PID ending in 00, and then your PID is turned into your encryption constant in later generations. Meaning you have a 1 in 8 chance for any given to Dunsparce to have, or any given Gen 3 or 4 or 5 Dunsparce with Hardy Synchronize to have a PID ending in 00. What's happening in the top left? That is my Pokemon Ranch. It is just a little Pokemon simulator for people to look at. Fighting type teacher losing to a normal type. What does this world come to? Yeah, there are some species on the ranch that I have a whole lot of because they were ranch requests. Basically, sometimes people spend their channel points on adding a Pokemon named after them to the ranch. And if they are radarable, I'll usually go for the Poke Radar to get them on the ranch shiny. So like, someone wanted a Curlia or a Gallade, so I radared Curlia. So there's like 40 Curlia on the ranch. There's like 40 Skiplooms, 40 Slowpokes. Wow, you're faster than me? I guess maybe Unburdened. The Dunsparce just yelling at everyone until they faint. I mean, Boom Burst is really strong. It's just, the problem is it hits your ally. So it's not a really viable double strategy. Well, that's the thing, Shiny Cerebi, is if it's not radarable, I just PK Hex it in, like, you know. I figure there's no harm in it, because it's literally just like a little Pokemon simulator. It's probably the most inoffensive use of PK Hex ever conceived. I don't think there's a single Pokemon Penny could have that even resists normal, so. Does she get priority Baby Doll Eyes if she uses it on the first turn one of her EVs comes out, or are you insane? Baby Doll Eyes just has priority. It's Growl, but with priority. Priority Growl can still be good. On a support Pokemon where, like, you know, it's basically like if your support Pokemon has nothing better to be doing with its turn, getting to use a Priority Intimidate is pretty good. Yeah, I don't know if that's a thing with the Streamlabs bot or if it's because of the way the YouTube stream is set up, but, like, all the chat messages, like, come in like, batches on the overlay. Really weird. Gonna have to look into that the next time I set up a stream, because I don't think I can do it on this one. Unless I pause the stream and then check it. Not the stealth rocks. There's some fast Pokemon, huh? What's going on here? This is the Academy Ace tournament. Basically, this is a post-game tournament you can do to get the champion ribbon multiple times in a same file. Because, like, you can't rematch the Paldean Elite Four because you only match them as part of your champion certification. Haha, mine's better, Nimona. She also has a 3-segment. Honestly, I think it could have been cool if you could change Paldean Tauros' form by setting its Terra type to water or fire. Because, like, there are cool things you can do, like Safari Ball Paldean Tauros, but you can only get the combat breed that way. I mean, if you KO the Dunsparce Nimona, you just die to the Arceus as I have in the back. Alright, there we go. Got Safari Ball Q-Vent from a trade yesterday. In Scarlet and Violet or in Sword and Shield? Because Safari Balls aren't a thing in Scarlet and Violet. At least the item of Safari Ball. Nice. I think that's everything. I didn't get the Wi-Fi ribbon on the Dunsparce because 6 or 5, it's still the same color. You have to be from Gen 3 to get the gold. 7 or 8. Let's submit this to the Ribbon Master Hall of Fame. I have a lot of entries on the Ribbon Master Hall of Fame spreadsheet. There we go. 9. You have to fill out a bunch of info about your Ribbon Master for the spreadsheet. I'm debating saving ranked for July. Basically, Phanpy also needs the ribbon. So do Palafin and Flabebe. Master rank ribbon, that is. I'm gonna rank down anyway in July, so I'm going to have to climb in July for Phanpy. Couldn't you save a bit of time by playing set instead of switch? They don't let you do set mode in this game. I don't know why they took it away, but they did. I think we'll curry clone Giratina another time. In what, 3 hours? I think it's a decent, why is it pink on this one? On what? I don't know why the chat is different colors on different screen regions, but I'm not gonna question it. Let's see what Haley's bringing to the ranch tomorrow. He's bringing a flying Pokemon. Watch it not be a flying type. That is a Volbeat. Illumise has different antennae. But yeah, there's the first YouTube live stream I've done in a while. It's a good time. Just making sure the stream catches up with me actually doing an outro of sorts. And yeah, it's a good time. I hope you guys enjoyed me returning to YouTube. I don't think I can raid people on this platform, but there is another person in the Ribbons Discord who is live right now, so maybe show them some support. And maybe we'll get into the groove of doing regular YouTube streams. I can schedule them, which is interesting. I can be like, hey, I'm gonna go live at this time, and people can see that. But for now, yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see if I can lower the latency for the next one. Goodbye.